What's up, guys? It's back with Killer Instinct once again, and we are continuing off our journey after learning about the vicious combo breakers. Oh yes, it's time for style points. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ultra Combos. These are pretty much just style. Like I mentioned, they're just style points. Ultras are flashy, automatic combos used to immediately end a match. The Ultra command is different for every character, but it always requires 3 attack buttons. You can start a combo with an opener. As soon as you do an opener, you can go into an Ultra. However, the only time you can do an Ultra is when the opponent is under 15% life, so don't think you can just do it at the beginning of a round and kill them instantly. It's after 15% life. It's pretty much like a finisher move. For Jago, it's Shoryuken motion with 3 punches. And the thing is that with the Xbox controller, you can actually just do LB for 3 punches and LT for 3 kicks. You don't have to worry about pressing all 3 buttons and straining your hand. So it makes it very easy. So, see this? The opponent is like at 20% life right now. As soon as I do this, I can do an Ultra. Over-the-top way to finish a match. The second requirement is that they're in a danger state, which is triggered when the opponent is on their last life bar and their health drops below 15. Yes, every match has 2 life bars for both characters, so it must be the last life bar and 15%. You'll hear the announcer say danger, and then that's when you'll know that you can do an Ultra. You can also see the danger also, so I'm gonna... Watch this. I'm gonna do it all in one combo. Yeah, you gotta put them in a danger state by damaging them, and then you can just go ahead and go ham. You also can just do this. You can also juggle them afterward if you feel like it. And finish with an Ultra. And watch this. You can also use Instinct to cancel it into extra hits. But again, this is purely for style. The opponent's already dead. In fact, the game just cut me off there because I guess they figured that I was going way too long. And now to talk about Instinct mode. Fill up your Instinct meter by taking damage or performing combo breakers, and it's a special mode that each fighter takes that gives them their own traits. That gives them a new ability. To initiate Instinct mode, you have to have a full bar and press both heavy buttons. Once initiated, Instinct mode lasts 15 seconds. Jago gets 2 powerful advantages. Oh, they actually changed the, they changed the text here to make it make sense, because they did change how Jago's Instinct mode worked for Season 2. So I guess they decided that they needed to change the text as well. That's really nice of them. Basically, his Endokuken now heals him. If you hit, and it is replaced with a double Endokuken as well, and the Shadow Endokuken will also heal him. And as well as all of his attacks having more hit stun and block stun, making it much better for pressure. So activate Instinct. So basically it's just active. And also one bonus I think is in this game, is that the, I could have sworn that, your moves don't add as much to the combo limit bar when you're in Instinct. I swear that's what happens. Yeah, Instinct mode could turn the tide of the match, especially when you're using characters like Orchid or Sadira. You can just go nuts with them. But every character's Instinct is pretty good, with the exception of maybe Fulgore. Gets unique benefits, so just try them all out. You can also initiate... This is one of the best modes of Instinct, because you can cancel anything into Instinct mode. So if someone's blocking your attack, you can just go into Instinct mode and just do something immediately after with no harm to you. You can cancel the recovery of an attack animation. Is very powerful. It can turn an extremely unsafe move into an advantageous move. So I can do a heavy wind kick. Oh crap, what am I doing? And just activate Instinct to ignore the recovery. Watch this, you can also cancel this if you're fast enough. Instinct mode, if your opponent has blocked your Tiger Fury, they would have been able to punish you with a big combo. By canceling the recovery of the instinct mode, you instead continue your offense. It resets your combo... Yeah, that's what I meant. It resets your combo limit, so you can restart your... You can keep going with the combo for longer if you cancel it. Like, you can reach 100%, and then do it, and you're back at 0, so you can just keep doing it until it reaches 100 again. It also reduces all the combo limit value of all attacks by 20%, so you can get longer combos. So that's the percentage, huh? So do a long combo. Oh yeah, I'll make it very long. And then you can just go into more instinct stuff. And it just goes on forever. It's a very, very good tool that you really need to use well. Dealing with projectiles. This is really just some basic stuff. I don't really think I really need to show this off. Again, it's only pointing out the strength on their head to show you how fast the Endokuken is moving. Ah, shit. It's expecting me to only block. That's what's annoying here. God damn it, I hate this part. God damn it, I blocked it! You could see the blue sparks. Screw you! You just put another Endokuken in my face. Shit! I don't think you can shoot him that fast. You can throw an Endokuken of your own to cancel it out. You can also do a crouching medium kick to try and do it, but it's not very... It's probably not a very good option. It's really just a reflex that you can do. And Shadow Meter. This is probably the best way. Although with Jago, it's gotten nerfed, so... And you can also... Shadow projectiles go through normal projectiles unless you're fighting Maya. So, don't worry about it. Combo extensions. Some enders will actually allow you to do extra damage. The launcher enders, wall bounces, and ground bounces. He has 2 of these. He has the launcher ender, which is his laser sword, and the wall bounce, which is his wind kick. Higher launch. And the higher level your ender, which increases the more your combo goes on, like the longer your combo goes on, the more levels your ender gets, which can go up to 4. So the higher your level with the ender, the more damage you deal, and with launcher enders, it sends you higher the more it goes. So I'm gonna skip this because you don't really need to see it. So opener, heavy auto, shadow linker, heavy auto to the ender, and then back into a simple uppercut. This is going into like really complicated combos. We're getting started on the advanced lessons already. Oh yes, the double roundhouse. Very good trick. Oh, whoops. I thought it was Shadow Laser Sword. I was supposed to do Shadow Wind Kick, my bad. I know, I'm a failure. You can also tell that, if you look at the KV bar, Shadow Linkers actually do not add anything to the KV bar. Like, watch this. Well, not KV, the combo limit. See the bar? It's not going up. So you can just do, your Shadow moves in the combo for free extra damage, although... We will learn later that Shadow Linkers and regular Linkers can be broken, so don't think you can just go all willy-nilly with them and just think you can just get free damage. Wall bounce. Almost every character has this, with the exception of maybe Sadira and... Yeah, I think just Sadira off the top of my head. So Shadow Opener. heavy auto, then you splat them against the wall, and then you go into an opener again. The thing is that splatting them against a wall will add a lot to your combo limit. So most of the time, the only way you're going to get back into a combo is through a shadow move, because it doesn't add KV. Which is what I suggest here, because a shadow opener does not add KV. You can just go into that, and then that. Pretty crazy, huh? Crossups. These are pretty simple stuff. Just jump over the opponent and hit them with an attack that hits their opposite end, like this. It's pretty much just a mix-up strategy, so you don't really have to worry about this too much. And plus, not that many characters have cross-ups. And once again, it's just more mix-ups off of throws and stuff like that. And now it's a fake cross-up, which is pretty much just jump and hit them, but on that side. So again, it's a mix-up opportunity. Shit. If you see Jago walk forward a little bit, that means he's going to go over your head. I'm clearly not listening to my own advice. Alright then. These advanced lessons are more... Alright, my bad. Sorry about that edit right there. I know I should be sorry. I just made you guys a crappy video. I would suggest backdashing to keep this guy from jumping on you. Or try to just uppercut him in the face before he even jumps. Here we go again. Whoops. Oh my god, stop doing that. Yeah, again, it's kind of weird doing the Tiger Fury right after it. There we go. Whoops, wrong end to Kukin. Whoops, my bad. Oh, wow. This is where the dojo starts making you do a little bit weird stuff. There we go. Maximize damage with Tiger Fury. Like I mentioned before, this is just a better option, the light Tiger Fury. Just a sec, guys. And we're gonna get into manuals. It's gonna be tough as heck. Oh, man. Alright, we can still keep going. Manuals are an advanced way to make combos harder to break. This is a move that replaces autos with just one hit instead of two, and it's a lot harder to break. You gotta break it in its hit stop only. Like the moment when you're recovering from the attack during the combo. And they're very quick, but they're incredibly hard to pull off, as it says right here. So basically you do this, and then you gotta press the button at just the right time. It doesn't look too hard, but dude, it's really hard. Because you might just do an auto instead. Manuals are just like autos. However, you can break a manual only during the manual short's hit stop, which is a freeze frame when the attack connects. Most special attacks only give you a very brief window. Heavy moves are slower, making the timing window even more narrow. Yeah, I cannot do... It's very hard for me to do heavy manuals. Like, it's incredibly hard. some practice. You really gotta practice these if you want to go that way. And you don't add much to the combo limit, but you do add potential damage. So it is a good idea. It's easier just to do a heavy linker into the manuals. Reversal attacks. Getting knocked down and getting hit out of the air. Don't gain any special properties, but instead ensure optimal timing. Slightly early to get the reversal timing. Try blocking the opponent's attack and time your reversal as you come out of block stun. It's pretty much a good way to get out of block stun. Because this makes you upper body invincibility, so you can phase right through that. Getting the sense of how long you're stuck in block stun, so you can time your reversals properly. A few reversals on wake up. So this guy's just poking my shins. It looks kind of funny. Oh wait, Shadow Laser Sword, my bad. I kept doing the dang uppercut. Yeah, that's throw invincible, so you can get up if you think the guy is going to throw you. Advanced navigation. You can buffer in a special attack on the last 5 frames of a forward dash to ensure that it comes out on the first frame after a dash. Basically, it's just a timing thing. Has even more important nuance. It's invulnerable to all attacks the first 7 frames of its animation, which can be very useful in pressure situations. It really is. Or another defensive option, mixing them up in your defense. Jago's jump takes a total of 48 frames, 4 takeoff frames, 40 in-air frames, and 4 landing frames. Every character has a different number of in-air frames. So during the takeoff frames, Jago can be attacked, but he cannot be thrown. During takeoff, Jago is not considered in air, so if he is hit, a full combo can be landed. You just gotta worry about that. Yeah, you cannot be thrown if you're just jumping. Oh, whoops, that's heavy punch. I'm sorry if this is boring for some of you, but I figured that it would be a good idea to put up. And this is just wake up, do moves when you're down. Like, do moves when people are coming up. It's really not much. It's another mix-up thing. Or at least shadow countered if blocked. Okay, that was dumb. More wake-up games. Pay attention to what the opponent does. Whoops, I tech through. Alright, are you gonna throw me or what? I mean, what the hell? There we go. There we go. For some reason, that took forever for me to do. Punishing. In fact, guys, I'm not gonna show you everything, because there's just no point in showing all of this stuff. Free mix-ups, whiffs and safe attacks, how hitboxes work, reading and using frame data, learning about frame traps, executing shadow counters. This is an important tool, a very important tool. I'm gonna try and shorten this video a little by going through these lessons a little bit faster. Are a new feature in Killer Instinct that give you an aggressive option when blocking. Shadow counters allow you to cancel your character's blocking animation directly into a counter pose. So if you're in block stun, you can press this button and you'll go into a pose. If you're hitting that pose, you'll perform a shadow counter. You have to press the medium punch and medium kick buttons while in block stun. And you're trying to get them to hit you while you're in that stance. And the stance lasts about 5 frames, so you're just trying to get... So you're just trying to hit it right before the attack connects. Again, it's another prediction thing, because you don't know if Jake is going to do 1 laser sword or 2. In this one, he's obviously going to do... See, I did it a little too late there. And then I got it right there. Shadow counters will always go into a certain shadow move, but usually it's the best one for the situation anyway. However, they do require a shadow meter. You can't just throw them out. And again, you'll be... Oh, whoops. Yeah, see? If you shadow counter at the wrong time, they can punish you. And yeah, you can just do that. Remember, wait for the second to last hit in your opponent's defense for using a shadow counter. That's the most useful when you're doing it against other shadow moves. Again, it's all about prediction. Alright, this is resets. We don't really need to go into this. Lockouts and Bluffs. Oh, Bluffs. Oh, yes. This is without a doubt one of my favorite parts about this game. The Bluffs, however, they're really called counter breakers. Lockouts and Bluffs. When the opponent fails to do a combo breaker attempt, we saw a lockout earlier. I messed out the breaker and the X appeared over my head. And I could not do anything to break his combo, so you could just do heavies all friggin' day. You can just maximize your damage with heavy autos, and just end the opponent before the lockout is over. Whoops. Oh, it's Jago's Around the World. Every character has a combo trait. You'll see on the bottom left it says heavy auto to medium auto. It's like, what? Jago has the ability to go from heavy medium to light in his auto doubles. That's just his specific combo trait. Every character has one. Maybe I'll go over them later, but so he gets locked out. This does the most damage by doing this. I'm just gonna add this in to make it a little easier on myself, and then you just end it. Now here's the thing, you can coax a lockout by doing the light autos to try and get somebody to fail. However, counter breakers are without a doubt the best part. It's actually pretty similar to a counter breaker, to a shadow counter. You're entering a stance and you're trying to get somebody to attempt a combo breaker on you while you're in that stance. And the thing is, the lockout is 1 second longer than normal, and your combo limit resets. Not only that, your combo limit resets. You get a ton of potential damage added, and damage scaling does kick in to make sure you don't go too crazy. But if you keep counter-breaking somebody, the combo can go on forever. Your KV completely resets, and you get a whole load of potential damage, ender levels. It's ridiculous. You can bluff You can bluff at any point in your combo besides the opener. And you do a combo breaker, and guess what? He's locked out. I can do whatever I want to him. However, like shadow counters, it will leave you open if you fail. So it's a very high-risk, high-reward move. Shadow linkers is very hard to break, but we'll get into that when we get to it. So you see that? You have to break 3 of the hits on the hit stun. So I think we skipped the linker breaking one. Basically, you're breaking that based on strength, and you can tell the strength by the number of hits. With this one, you have to break 3 of the 5. It doesn't matter what strength you choose, but you have to break 3 of the 5 hits that the shadow contains in order to break. But the thing is, the announcer is screaming 1, 2, 3, and you can easily just bluff cancel somebody. Just knee him in the face. Is that it, huh? Oh yeah, breaking the linkers and shadow linkers. I guess I'll finish it off with this. The lesson afterward is literally just like a kind of a final exam where you're kind of doing all the stuff that you already learned, but I don't really need to do that. Again, I mentioned how to do this in the previous lesson. So, light linker hits once, medium linker hits twice, and heavy hits 3 times, with the exception of some characters like Orchid's Flick Flack move. So, wait for the 3rd hit if you want to break heavy, or just predict to see if you can try to break light, light or medium. Now time for mediums. Again, you have to predict these. You gotta wait for the 2nd hit if you really want to break it. But the thing is, you're looking for that 3rd hit to break the heavy one. So, I really think these are just guesses. In actual matches, these are just guesses. Like, I know the guy's gonna do a certain auto here because it's the CPU. See, you have a lot of time there because you're waiting for the 3rd hit to come. And when you combo break, I don't think it went over this, but when you combo break, all your potential damage gets, just goes away. So you don't have to worry about getting resetted or anything. Now shadow linkers. You have to break 3 of them. It definitely takes practice. Yeah, I'm messing up really bad here. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, I'll just break 1, 3, and 5. You can break any of the hits. Again, after an ender starts up, you can break any part of the combo, except for the ender. However, if someone does an ender immediately after an opener, you can break it. Break 5 random linkers. Make sure to watch out for heavy linkers. Okay, I can do this so much easier online. A good way to tell if someone's doing like a light or medium linker is listen to the sounds they make when they're doing the attack. Jago, it works with Jago specifically. Oh crap, that wasn't a linker. I wasn't supposed to break that. Why am I sucking now? See, light. How are you supposed to... yeah, it requires very strict timing. You can tell how much reaction time this takes. Whoops. I'm so used to breaking every part of the combo that I can, that I end up just, I keep breaking the autos like a dummy. I thought he was going to do the same thing. There we go. And also an ender. If you do it immediately after an opener, you can break it. Alright, that's it for the dojo mode, guys. See you later with more matches whenever my friend gets online.